Zombieland is a 2009 American zombie comedy film directed by Ruben Fleischer from a screenplay written by Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick. The film stars Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Emma Stone, and Abigail Breslin as survivors of a zombie apocalypse. Wild Zero is a 1999 Japanese horror film directed by Tetsuro Takeuchi. The film stars Masashi and Igrave as Ace, a big fan of the Japanese rock group Guitar Wolf. After assisting the group, Guitar Wolf makes Ace his blood brother and give him a whistle to blow during times of trouble. The Beyond is a 1981 Italian horror film directed by Lucio Fulci. The second film in Fulci's unofficial Gates of Hell trilogy, The Beyond has gained a cult following over the decades, in part because of the film's gore-filled murder sequences, which had been heavily censored when the film was originally released in the United States in 1983. Zombie: The Chronicles of Pain is a film which was released by Fangoria Films in 1998. It was written, directed, produced and scored by Andrew Parkinson. It tells the story of a young man who gets infected by being bitten by a zombie and gradually starts turning into one himself. The Zombie Diaries is a 2006 British independent horror film written, produced and directed by Kevin Gates and first-time feature filmmaker Michael Bartlett. The film was shot in a handheld documentary format on DV and split into 3 separate parts. City of the Living Dead is a 1980 Italian horror film directed by Lucio Fulci. It is the first installment of the unofficial Gates of Hell trilogy, which also includes The Beyond and The House by the Cemetery. Day of the Dead is a 1985 American horror film written and directed by George A. Romero and the third film in Romero's Dead series, being preceded by Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead. Romero describes the film as a tragedy about how a lack of human communication causes chaos and collapse even in this small little pie slice of society. Shaun of the Dead is a 2004 British horror comedy film directed by Edgar Wright and written by Wright and Simon Pegg, and starring Pegg and Nick Frost. Pegg plays Shaun, a man attempting to get some kind of focus in his life as he deals with his girlfriend, his mother and stepfather. Zombie 2 is a 1979 zombie horror film directed by Lucio Fulci, with screenplay by Elisa Brigandi and Artino Sacchetti. Though the title suggests this is a sequel to Zombie, the films are unrelated. Praised for special effects and makeup, Zombie 2 has achieved a cult film status among fans of the splatter genre. Dawn of the Dead is a 1978 Italian-American horror drama film written and directed by George A. Romero. It was the second film made in Romero's Living Dead series, but contains no characters or settings from Night of the Living Dead, and shows in a larger scale the apocalyptic effects on society.